Hey there, Synth Drones. Today we're going to be talking about Behringer Answers My Question. Hi, I'm Pure Ambient Drone, and this is my channel where I talk about synthesizers. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button and tap that bell to keep up with all of my synth adventures. And go deeper at patreon.com/Pure Ambient Drone, where I'm doing a series called Why You're Not Making Any Money with Your Music. Well, let's get right into this video, and that's all about Behringer today. Guys, I have asked the question, is Behringer a copycat? Now, just so everybody knows, I love Behringer products. I'm a big supporter of Behringer, and this is not an attack on Behringer. I am not a synth trasher kind of a guy. I'm fair and balanced, and I like to just report it as I see it in my humble opinion. I have Behringer products, and I'm very, very pleased with all of them. With that being said, and that disclaimer out of the way, I did ask the question, are they copycats? Now, I don't think that they are. I think that they're bringing something to the table that we have been asking the synth companies out there to bring us for a long time. Who are we? We, the Synth Drones. But Behringer actually responded to my video, and I want to share the response with you today. And I will leave a link to that video in the description of this video, along with the comment section as well. Behringer says, it's simple. We want to democratize analog synthesizers so people who could only dream of owning the classics don't need to dream anymore. My response was, yes, and that is exactly what we Synth Drones want. Thank you for listening to us. Well, thank you, Behringer, because we really do appreciate the fact that you guys are listening to us. Now, you know, Behringer, they have made synthesizers such as the DeepMind 12, and they've also made the Neutron and their version of the Model D. And I think that they are off to a fantastic start. And I do believe that they're bringing something to the table that the synth world has been asking for a very long time. Roland had made some fantastic classic synthesizers, and they continue to make some really good synthesizers here today as well. I love Roland products. I have lots of them. I have the Roland Juno 106 in the classic department, but I also have the DSI, which I think is a fantastic machine. I think every studio needs one of these. I really do. The DSI, I had this a long time ago. I sold it, had seller's regret, repurchased it. For my drum machine, I have the TR8. Fantastic sounding machine. I have the FA06 underneath here, and I'm using that as well. So I am a big supporter of Roland, and why I'm mentioning Roland is because, you know, that they seem to be the focus of the drum machines that are coming out from Behringer. But let's not forget that Behringer is also going to make an OBXA clone, and they're going to be calling it their UBXA. And then they're going to be making, also from going back to Roland, they're going to be making a clone of the SH101. And then they're also going to be making a clone of the Pro 1, which, you know, everybody's been asking for these classic synthesizers for a very long time. And the synth companies have not been listening to us 100%. Now, Roland listened to us in the sense that they brought some of these classics back, like the Juno 106. They brought it back in digital form. And I purchased their boutique version of that. And I don't know. I just didn't think it was the same as my actual Juno 106. There's just something about the Juno 106 Classic that just, in my opinion, can't be replicated in the digital world. At least Roland's attempt, in my opinion, failed, okay? And then they brought back their Jupiter 8 in a digital format, and you know, a lot of people weren't pleased with the boutique version of that. And, you know, Roland really, I think Roland did a fantastic job when they brought back their analog synthesis with their JDXA and married it with their digital engine. The JDXA is just a fantastic machine, and some people say it's the new JD800. And I would say that it is every bit as good as the JD800 in its own right, okay, in its own way, right? But we're talking about Behringer here today, and I'm glad that Behringer is listening to us, because for them to respond on my video like they did proves that they are listening to the synth drone community. I told you guys, and I've been telling you guys, that this channel is onto something. That when I'm talking about these synthesizers, you're learning a whole lot more by surfing over here and watching these videos and reading the comments and learning from the so intelligent people that we have here that are leaving comments. I'm telling you, we're onto something over here, guys. And I appreciate all of you joining me over here on this channel, because it's people like yourselves that support this channel that have these big synth companies start listening to us. So I just want to clarify that it is good that Behringer is listening to us. They got their ear to the floor, if you will, and they're listening for what's coming. And I appreciate everything that they're doing. And I appreciate that they responded on the video, because a lot of these synth companies, they don't give channels on YouTube the time of day. Or when they do, it's the big, gigantic, monstrous channels that say what they want them to say. You see what I'm saying? And I speak the truth here, guys. It may not always be the truth you want to hear, but I speak the truth as I know it, okay? And I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. That's why I have the comment section open, so that all of you can respond back and, you know, put your 2 cents in worth too. So I appreciate everybody out there. And if you haven't already done so, now's the time to hit that subscribe button and check out patreon.com/Pure Ambient Drone. Find out about my series, watch it, why you're not making any money with your music. And there's plenty of other stuff on there too. And don't forget about Synth Drones on Facebook. All of these links are in the description and a comment below. I love all of you guys. Thank you for joining me here today. Have a wonderful Saturday. And until next time, keep calm and synth on.